Hey guys, welcome back to Crochet Basics video. Today we're going to be doing the slip knot and foundation chain. So we're going to be going through that today. Don't forget you could check out the blog, melaniekaham.com/crochet basics. The link will be in the first link in the comment section below in the description box. And you can check there for all of the other crochet basics. Let's get started first with a slip knot. Now, the slip knot is, pretty easy slip knot. Wrap it around your fingers. Pull that free end up, leave a loop, and then insert your hook to tighten it down. So you want to be able to pull on that free end to tighten it down onto your hook. So that's kind of a good way to make sure that you did it right. Now we're going to be talking about the foundation chain, and this is something I don't want to freak you out, but it's important for beginner crocheters because if it's too tight or too loose, it can kind of lead you astray for the rest of your project. So the key to the foundation chain is to not make it too tight or too loose. So generally when people do the foundation chain, they make it too tight. So just be aware of that as you are doing your foundation chain. So you want to let it glide really easily. I put it over my pinky and then through around my index finger. So find whatever feels most comfortable to you, but you want to let the yarn glide through your hands. You don't want to have a ton of tension on that yarn. That way you're not pulling it too tight inadvertently. So we're going to yarn over and pull through the loop that's on your hook, just like so. And we're going to just do that, again, not too tight, not too loose. And you are going to chain however many you need for what the pattern calls for in your project. So yarn over, pull through, there's how it's looking. So again, your pattern will tell you, and this is going to be if your foundation chain is for something where you're crocheting by rows and not in the round. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is where to place your hook when you're going to then go back across your foundation chain for your stitch. Okay, so here we see this V part of our chain, and then we've got this little ridge in the back. So that's kind of what the foundation chain is made up of, a little V in the front and that little ridge in the back. Now when you are going to insert your hook to do your stitch, what I like to do is insert on the top stitch and that back ridge. So you're actually going underneath two strands, okay? So we're going to take a look closer at that. You can see there's that V, and insert your hook. And then you want it to be underneath that ridge in the back. So there's the top strand, and then let's take a look at the back, and there's that back little ridge guy. I'm not sure if it has an official name, but I call it the little ridge guy. So you want your hook to be underneath both of those. Then you can yarn over and pull that through. That would be a single crochet stitch. So let's do that one more time so we get a nice good idea of what exactly it is that we're doing. We're going to insert our hook underneath that top strand as well as the back little ridge guy. Insert your hook, and then see there's two strands. Yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through both loops. That's a single crochet. What this does, it creates a little bit better look in the bottom of your foundation chain. It also helps to create a better foundation if you wanted to do a border at the end of your project. This will help there to not be such large spaces in between the main body of your work and your border. That might not make a ton of sense to you right now, but hopefully if you're making a blanket, that's why you want to do this method. And to illustrate that for you a little bit more, here is a little swatch if you were to just insert your hook above that top strand. It looks really nice, but if you were going to put a border on it, there's going to be sort of these large spaces, and you can kind of see here. There's these large spaces, and it can just create these holes when you put a border on. So it's definitely not like a wrong way, but when I've done research and reading books and kind of learning the proper way, quote unquote, this is kind of the way that's always shown. And you can see here it looks a little bit different, and it just creates a little bit more of a secure foundation chain when you put your hook through the top strand as well as that back little ridge guy. So that's how it looks if you were going to do a bigger piece compared to the other method. I hope that you found this little crochet basics on the slip not and the foundation chain helpful, be sure to check out my website, melaniekaham.com. Give me a thumbs up, any comments, questions in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!